What's going on, Southern Michigan fans? Welcome back to the MAC Teambuilder Dynasty here. I'm going solo, which is why I opened it up with Southern Michigan fans. Of course, you guys are Southern Michigan fans. You're not that Lake Huron fan. No way. That crappy school? No. It's Robbins all the way, guys. Am I right? Yes. All right, let's get out here to Eastern Michigan. We got MAC play continuing on with week number 6, and we've got a bomb here on 2nd and 22. Jones all the way in for the score, 71 yards. Thanks to Eastern Michigan's defense for allowing us to have more passing yards out of that play. That would have been a 50-plus yard touchdown. Let's make it 70. I like the way this is headed right here. But Courtney Thomas going to get some payback here. We're tied up 7-7. Moving on here. Next possession for the Robins. Rubio facing pressure. He's going to get off to Jeremy Downs, who's going to find himself stretching over the goal line into the end zone. 31-yard strike for Jeremy Downs. So 14-7, Southern Michigan on top of the Eagles. Now, a little extended cut here because I want to show you guys is I hit the wrong button. I'm already in the formation. I can't audible out. And I'm like, you know what? Just screw this. Let's just go for it. We get the onside kick. I have never gotten an onside kick in this game. Ever. I've practiced it. I've tried it in game situations when we're losing. I've never been able to do it. But we did it here, and it just happened to be completely random. So we want to reward Benjamin Payton for recovering the onside kick, but Rubio dropping back, facing pressure. He gets hit, and Tom Baker, the cornerback, is going to pick this thing off. So the game decided that we weren't supposed to have that onside kick. Let's give them the football back. That's exactly what happened there. I'm convinced. It wasn't a bad throw. No. Definitely not. 3rd down and 8. Fred Perry going to go for 6. Be 4th down and 2. They'll kick a field goal, pulling within 4 on our Robins. 2nd down and 4 here with 6:48 to go. We've got Timmy Klink, who had a huge game against rival Lake Huron, getting over 200 yards rushing, I believe the final line score was for him. But 2nd down and 5, we got Jones making a move down at the 1-yard line, good for 21. 2nd and goal, we're going to do a little play-action bootleg, and into the end zone is Cam Turner, 21-10, baby. Like the way this is headed, going towards a Southern Michigan W here. So good little connection there. I like what I'm seeing from Rubio and Cam Turner. Of course, they had a little disconnection happening against Arizona State in overtime, but looks like they got each other on the right page now. 2nd and 15, Edwin Durbin rushing, trying to escape the pressure, but he's going to go down. 3rd and 18. If you guys remember, last season, Eastern Michigan beat us on a Hail Mary, and Edwin Durbin's legacy against Lake Huron and Southern Michigan, he continues to troll us big time here. But so far, so good. We're stopping him. We're shutting him down. Benjamin Payton here with about 1:04. Going to go down at about the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, Rubio scanning the field. He's got a man open towards the 1-yard line is Keneal Mason with the nice catch. I was hoping that was going to be in the end zone, but that's okay because a little draw play here to Marcus Marshall, the cornerback, but we put him in there for his speed, kind of that TJ Underhill type. 4th and goal, 2 seconds left. We do call a timeout and trying to catch them off sides to get us 1st and goal at the 1. I think we could have ran a QB sneak at that point, but instead we're moving backwards. We'll kick the field goal happily and go up 24-10. So 2nd down and 10 Eastern with a little play action here, and we sold out. We had user control of Skurlock, the cornerback, and he left his man completely open out there. That is Griffith with the catch and run, but he's too slow. We catch him here. 3rd down and goal. Here's May Softly with a big hit on Rob Maxwell. He's going down for a 0-yard gain. Gotta love that. So 1st and 10 here. 24-13 ball game. Michael Wilson good for 35. I tell you what, these two deep threats here between David Jones and Michael Wilson. Love these guys. Gonna be sad when they're gone, but it only means good things for new wide receivers to come on through, like, of course, talented players like Keneal Mason. Interception, Edwin Durbin's going to throw that one up for grabs, so 3rd and 14. Nick the big blankety dockery. Fill it in. Nick Foles-esque nickname. With the one-handed catch, putting it right on the cornerback's helmet. And then through the seams, right between the defenders, Rubio's going to find Keneal Mason. 21-yard gain, 5 touchdowns for Rubio today. 2nd and 9 here for Eastern. Jamar Lance trying to get a big hit landed, and May Softly, I think he got held a little bit there because I don't know how that he doesn't make that tackle. Like right there. Right there. He gets sucked into a block, and my man is holding Levine May Softly. That's tough. That's tough. So we're a little angry. We're a little upset here. And so is Benjamin Payton. He's got one man to beat. Shoestring tackle. Can't happen. He's gone. We get that touchdown back because you know that that was a stop. We stopped him right there. Benjamin Payton, another return touchdown this season. He's got quite a few so far. And now we've got the backups in, guys. Up by 25 with about 3:50 to go. We got Mitch Sotheby, one of the very first games that we've seen him play. He's a custom quarterback, and we just have not been able to see him. Bailey Verlies has held on to that position very, very tightly. And now with the senior quarterback, Francisco Rubio, Sotheby hasn't been able to compete for this starting job. And so far, he's been looking pretty good against this defense. Granted, it's Eastern, but still, we got second teamers out against their first teamers. And now we've put up 50 officially, 52-20. And going out here on the other side, we've got about 40 seconds left to go here, and we're not stopping. We are going to pummel the Eastern Michigan Eagles. We're going to do it. We're going to score here again. We have to. I'm really upset about that Hail Mary, pointless Hail Mary for Eastern last year from Edwin Durbin. So we're also going to go for 2 after this touchdown. Yeah, we're going to rub it in. We want 60. We want a 60 burger on these guys. Sotheby trying to toss this thing out here. Unfortunately, no catch, incomplete. 2-point conversion has failed. But at least we tried. At least we tried for 60. Francisco Rubio will be your player of the game. Now, interesting matchup here because Kent State is currently undefeated. And with the quarterback play that they're getting out of Richard Ryder, yes, it is a meme name, Isaac Hirschberger, the running back, and then Grayson Beatty, the top playmaking wide receiver, they've got a pretty potent offense. You guys saw the rankings here. Ohio Western rated number 1 in all of the country. Kent State number 8. I believe it was 8 or 7. Either way, top 10 offenses taking each other on here today. And May Softly is short. Big game for both MAC schools here. 4th down and goal. Potts scanning the field. Going to fire here. Little hitch route. That's Kellen Olson, the tight end. No relation to Greg Olson from Miami. 3rd and 8. Richard Ryder. Going to go down. Almost got away from the first one, but Anthony Williams going to get the sack here. 3rd and 10. They're going to bring the corner on the blitz, and Larry Potts knows exactly what to do with that, except it was on the other side. 34 yards for Ricky Robinson with a nice catch. 2nd and 4. Pass completes. So again, this number 1 offense doing some work here. Got to get into the end zone. Antoine Ball was looking for it, but a 23-yard gain nonetheless. And leaving May Softly, his brother or cousin, Tushane May Softly, is in for a touchdown. So 14-0 here. 3rd and 7. Richard Ryder, what do you got? How are you going to respond? Deep bomb down the sideline. Couple guys to go get him. Will Mitchell, good for 61. So this offense for the Golden Flashes, they're not done. They want to keep firing. But Pat Crooks, only going to get 4. Good job on defense by the Ospreys. So 14-3, about 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Into the end zone, they go. Ricky Robinson for 11. Ohio Western gets another touchdown, their 3rd of the game. So 250. 250. Keep this in mind because the Golden Flashes are going to try to march down the field and kill some clock. They're trying to serve 2 masters at this point. They got to try to get a score here to stay in the game and still kill some clock. Don't leave any time on the clock there for Ohio Western. You cannot score too early here. So about 1:12. 1st and 10. Ryder facing a couple blitzers. Going to kick this thing out here. 1st down and a couple more yards. Antoine Alston with a catch. He'll turn here to 1st and goal. Fired to the right. That's Grayson Beatty. Wow. What a throw. Beat everybody right there. Good catch, too. Good concentration grab. And what is happening here? Go get him. Larry Potts just froze. 2nd and 14 in the 3rd quarter. Another blitz. Swing pass out here to Clint Hammond. He's got the sideline. One guy to beat. A little spin off the tackle. 23-yard touchdown reception for Clint Hammond. And Ohio Western now back up on top by 18 points. So 1st and 10. Whoa, what do we got here? A flea flicker. What? The CPU pulled out a flea flicker. And it worked to perfection. Will Mitchell for 43 yards. What in the world? I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen the CPU pull out a trick play. That's crazy. 2nd down and 10. May Softly rushes for 19. And with about 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter, up by 14, Ohio Western's job is simple. Get into field goal range. Just get into some scoring range and put this thing to bed. They will nail the field goal through. Kent State trying to stay within the ball game here. Richard Ryder on his way to the end zone, going to get stopped about the 3-yard line. Isaac Hirschberger, the running back, walking to the huddle, asking him, why didn't he score? Is he too slow or something? 2nd and goal, sacked for 4-yard loss. It's Corey McDaniel. Ryder, pass completed, down at the 1-yard line. Pat Crook's going to get stopped short. 3rd and goal, pass almost picked off. Derek Daniels with the deflection. One more shot here for Kent State. Richard Ryder going to get in for a 0-yard touchdown, and now they're back down by 10. They'll try for an onside kick here. Let's see if they can get lucky, and they won't. So game over. That's it. Ohio Western takes care of business, and they ruin Kent State's undefeated season. Yes, it's early. They were 3-0. I get it. I understand. There's a lot of season left to play. Were they really going to do that the whole year? I don't know, but they had a really good offense. You can't lie. Can't lie. Their offense came to play in that game. Would have been nice for them to get an upset there on the road against number 22 team. Would have been good. So 3rd and 5 here. I'm jumping right into the highlights. I'm talking a straight game highlights right now. I'm not even going to preface this game for you guys. You know what's up. Number 3 Northern Illinois, 3-0 against 2-1 Gary. Gary is back. They're back with Justice Jackson at quarterback. Had a couple nice wins, had a loss mixed in, but Northern Illinois is a paper tiger. I'm convinced. Yes, they had a good run here, okay? They sealed off all their blockers, whatever. But 10-3 game, Gary's kind of hanging in there. We'll see how Justice Jackson responds. Here's a deep bomb. Ooh, nice throw here. Just past the 50. That's Jamie Robinson, their number 1 target here. And then look at Jackson again, just bombing this thing deep. Woo, baby. That fires me up. Look at those bombs. Those back-to-back bombs by Jackson. It is now 10-10 here. 2nd and 2. Defense coming to play. Donnie Lester's going to go down for 6. Octavius Callaway with a sack. 3rd and 9. Go get him, boys. Go get him. Oh, almost picked. Doubly almost picked. Got his own deflection. So it's a tie game. Number 3, Northern Illinois. Do you believe this? I don't. There's C+ all the way around. Offense, defense, overall rating at that point. There is C+. How are they number 3 in the nation? What is going on here? They love them too much. They didn't even win the MAC last year. What's going on here? Something fishy's in the air. But 13-10, Northern Illinois with 5 minutes left. In the 4th, they're driving. 3rd and goal, 4 minutes left. Continuing to drive. How do you have an and goal situation that you're back near the 20? Crazy, crazy, crazy. But field goal up and good. They will tie the game up. So about 3 minutes on the dot left to go here for Gary. I think what you do here against number 3, you still have to respect them. Even though we know what's up, Paper Tiger and all, we know their rating. You still have to respect the number before their name. So 3rd and 3, I think you got to kill some time, got to kill some clock. You need a first down right here. Jackson going to throw this thing completed. And now 3rd and 18 after a sack, must have been a sack or a penalty. They're going to toss this up. Incomplete little float job over there from Justice Jackson. But a field goal is up, and it will be good. Nice job right there to bang that one through. So 16-13. Defense has to come through here. First down for the Huskies. Are we going to see a big-time upset here in year number 6? 4th and 3 now for the Huskies. Firing it up deep. That will be incomplete. Tylen Dubois with the deflection. And this game is over. Gary will pull off the upset over number 3. But do we call it an upset, though? Do we actually call it an upset? That's a tough call. You tell me in the comment section. You tell me, because again, there's C pluses all over the board. They're not that good. So do you say it's an upset or not? I don't know, because the rankings said that they were good. All right, now, guys, we're jumping here to week number 7. So this is the very next week, and after knocking off number 3 in the country, Indiana Gary is now ranked. They're number 25. They rounded out the top 25 here, finally getting ranked in their first season in MAC play. Going up against their rival, number 9, South Dakota A&M, the Fightin' Pheasants. Very tough rivalry game matchup here. They're 4-0 against 3-1. Who's going to come out on top? We're going to settle it here tonight. There's a touchdown there. Lamar Adams for 13. And Gary now up on top, 10-0. Justice Jackson, only 1 incompletion so far in the ballgame here. 3rd down and 8. Pass completed here to the left. Big time first down for Christian Frisch. Gonna keep moving the chains. 2nd and 13. Oh my God. The dude just zoomed, just bolted into the backfield, and somehow Clements Reed Harris busted off everybody. Look at this guy. He's got the stiff arm of Derrick Henry. I mean, he's a Jerome Bettis body, I guess. Just boom, boom, boom. Just like Chris Berman out here. That's what I should have used. My goodness. But 3rd and 10 here. That's going to be picked off. Justice Jackson, another floater. This guy, he likes to do the float pass. Likes to get a little touch on the ball here. Kind of nuts here. But this should have been a touchdown. Deep bomb here towards the end of the second quarter. Frisch had the catch. Secured it. Looked like he got the ball over the goal line. I was convinced that he got over. But apparently the game loves its 1-yard line monster. Pass gonna go incomplete. What? No. An interception. Doink. Right off of his hands, and then look at this. Look at that pick. Jackson throws another interception, but this one definitely not his fault. Just a heck of a play right here by the DB. I don't know how he caught that. He must have had those magnetic gloves out there. Frisch gonna go down, and Sadamu's got to punt the football away. So 13-7. So despite all of the interceptions here for Jackson, he's still got his troops fighting. They're still in the game. 13-7. Pass completed all the way to about the 3-yard line. Lamar Adams with another catch. 1st and goal. Jackson rolling to the left. He's got the option pitch. Busted off the tackle. That's Corey Cole with a 3-yard touchdown. It'll be 20-7. Pending the extra point. We'll see if they go for 2. They won't. So they'll settle for the extra point here. So 5 seconds to go. Pass completed. Missed tackle. No one's going to catch him. That's a touchdown for the Fightin' Pheasants. They're back in the ballgame. That's Shamar Collins II for 75 yards. And the first touchdown for Dustin Lundberg. Man, this is a back and forth battle. 2nd and 14. Jackson, deep bomb. Touchdown. Javon Durbin for 18. Man, these quarterbacks are starting to let it fly here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 12. Lundberg, pass completed. Short. Riley Strange with the 5-yard grab, but they decide to punt the ball away, down by 12. Interesting decision here because Gary's got the weapons in order to move the ball down the field, man. 2nd and 7. Jackson, he's got legs. He's going to bust off one tackler. He's not going to slide. Come on, JJ. You got to be a little smarter than this. 1st and goal. Pass to the end zone. Touchdown. Jamie Robinson with a huge catch right there. Clutch job. That should do it, man. 33-21. And our game froze. Yep, the game froze. So I would probably say that that game was over, don't you guys? So we just basically simulated until Gary won the game. The score's not going to be the same. The production's not going to be the same for each player. But a win is a win, and that's really all that matters for us at this point. You know, it just sucks that we lost that game, that specific game, because that was a really good one in that rivalry. So Ohio Western against Alpena. We've got a huge run for Touche Me Softly for 49. Then we got a fumble here recovered by Ohio Western. They'll kick a field goal. And now the glitch checks in at quarterback. Aiden Oliver not in on this play, and the glitch is gone. I mean, he's just blowing by everybody. No one's going to catch him. Busted off 2 tackles in the backfield to make that thing happen. Good for 75. Alpena back here with the football here. 7-3 game, and Clayton Putthead making some moves. On 2nd and 10, he's going to pick up 34. So Alpena's offense really all about the chunk change here tonight. 3rd and goal. Good job by Ohio Western's defense to only hold their offense to a field goal. So 10-3, still a manageable game here, but a sack. Potts goes down for 7. Now it turns into 4th and 27. So Ohio Western running into sort of a buzzsaw by the looks of it here, because look at what we've got. A touchdown here to Casper Grimshaw. 19-yard rush. And Alpena's doing a really good job sealing off those blocks in the second level. 17-13 game, and Hans Arkold, his hands are hot now. I finally got the joke, guys, in the last episode. Meme name, right? Meme name. 24-3. Let's get Kellen Olson a rushing touchdown, a tight end that can run a little bit. So he's into the end zone. 24-10, and the glitch finally getting another handoff here from Aiden Oliver, so he does check in at the halfback spot. Good for 16. Glitch not on the field at this point. We do have a screen pass, and that's going to be completed, and looks like we've got another touchdown here to Hans Arkold for 37 yards. 11 of 12 for Oliver, 2 touchdowns today. 38-10 at the half. Number 2 Alpena, number 20 OU, and they're killing them. They're absolutely killing them. Oh my God, did he just do that to the glitch? Did he just do that to the glitch? Kellen Olson stiff-armed the crap out of the glitch. But the glitch says, I can do it too. I like birds. Maybe not too much, because he's just destroying the Ospreys right now on the ground. Casper Grimshaw, good for another touchdown here. 45-17, this game's over. 3rd quarter, Ricky Robinson will get another touchdown here. And as we jump ahead to 45-31, Aiden Oliver, running for his life, fumbles the ball. So maybe, possibly, Ohio Western has a chance. 48-31. They've got a ghost kicker out there on the field. Don't know how that the ball just went up out of nowhere, but that's the black magic for you. So 48-31 is your final score. You were hoping with that fumble that Ohio Western had a shot at recovery. They could have got another score out of that, and the rest would have been history. But that wasn't the case. They got destroyed, guys. So now we're heading out here to Kent State against Alpena. We just saw Alpena in the last episode. They're now number 1 in the country. And Richard Ryder, who had a pretty decent game against Ohio Western the last time that we saw these guys, but 4-1 against 5-0 in their place. Kent State has a shot. They have a shot. You can't count this team out. They've got an offense that can hang with Alpena. So it's going to be interesting to see how this trio of custom players, Ryder, Beatty, and Hirschberger, are going to fare against a really tough Alpena Alpacas squad. But look at Hirschberger go. Look at how many tackles that he busted off right there for good for 29. His first carry of the game. 3rd and 7 here. Pressure on Richard Ryder. And he's going to check it down here to Campbell. Good for 3. But he's going to be hurt and walk off the field. Kent State takes an early 3-0 lead here. But pass will be caught by Hans Arkold there. 1st down and goal now. That'll be a touchdown by Casper Grimshaw. I don't know what he was doing. Like little fake, little moves, left and right, little dipsy-do, little 2-step. I don't know what that was, man. Just get in the end zone. Put your head down and get in the end zone here. Just like Richard Ryder, right? Good for 35, but man, he was stretching a little too late. Those short little arms and big fat body. Look at him run. Go, baby, go. Ah, stretch. Can't get there. He's all pumped up, though. Can't blame him. Oh, look at the glitch. Look at her. Did you see the block? The glitch was coming on in on Ryder, and he just got blocked by the running back. Great job right there to seal off that block that led to a touchdown for Kent State, taking the lead now. Hans Arkold, man, has really come on in these last 2 weeks. Aiden Oliver finds him again here for a touchdown. So Alpena up 14-10. Richard Ryder, deep bomb out there to the left. It's Grayson Beatty, good for 39. Oh, baby, we got ourselves a ball game now. 17-14, late second quarter. Hirschberger on 2nd and 6, lowering his shoulders, picking up the 1st down. He's still not down. Good for 15. This Kent State team, man, they are fighting. They keep on pushing. And you have to against a really good team like this in Alpena. If you want to knock off that #1 team in the country, you've got to power yourself into the end zone, just like Richard Ryder did right here. 24-14, he's all pumped up. I would be too. Screaming, yelling, getting pumped up, baby. Let's take these guys out. Let's beat the #1 team in the country, these Black Magic. These dark artists. We don't like them. We don't like them. Beat them right now. 24-14 as we're going into the second half. Up by 10 are the Golden Flashes. 2nd and 5. Pass completed here, but a fumble. Was he down, though? Was he down? Are we going to get a booth review? Let's see it one more time. Little screen pass here, and boom. Arcold fumbles the ball. That's a clean fumble. 3rd and 3. Oh, get past the first down marker. That's Hirschberger, good for 7. 3rd and 5. Ryder floated. The glitch dropped it. He dropped the pick. It was there, but it's going to lead to 3 points there for Kent State. Now, here's a run. Out to the left. One man to beat. He's going to beat him. Jack Soriano, 59 yards. Busted off 2 tackles right there to get to the end zone. So we got ourselves a ball game back here again. 27-21, only up by 6. Huge pass right there. Nobody covering Grayson Beatty, one of their top targets, actually the top target for them. How does he go completely uncovered? I have no idea. He's already up over 100 yards receiving with that catch. So we got another run here. 1st and 10 into the end zone. At the pylon, Billy Hogan. Touchdown Kent State. 34-21. A 13-point lead. So if you're Alpena, you need a couple big plays and a stop on defense. Good blocking in the second level. No Golden Flash player is there. And Aiden Oliver's in for 33-yard touchdown. 34-27. Extra point will make it 28. So it's a 6-point game. Alpena clawing back. 6:37 left to go. Pass completed on a swing route. That's Hirschberger again. He's having himself a really nice game. Play action. Ryder completed. Good tackle in the open field by the glitch. Might have saved the touchdown right there. Good for 18 for Pat Crooks. But on 2nd and goal, Ryder's going to go down for a 2-yard loss. 3rd and goal. Big down and distance for both teams here. Kent State checks it down to the left. That's Grayson Beatty with the catch. Good for 5. They'll kick the field goal. So 1st down and 10. Oh no! Aiden, wake up! Geronimo Legions comes in and lands the big hit on him. But if we watch it on replay, the glitch runs into Oliver, and I think he just got concussed. He didn't know where he was. He was bamboozled. Kirkwood, good for 9 right there. So 4th down and 1. Are they going to come back from the setback? They will. They'll pick up the 1st down. Jack Soriano with the run. So 2nd and 10. Little swing pass here to the glitch. Stays in bounds. Boom. Boom. Touchdown. Oh my. The glitch takes it out on Kent State defenders. Bowls his way into the end zone. And what do we got here? An onside kick attempt into the Kent State sideline. The glitch just didn't know how to control his own kick there. Good attempt either way, I guess, but it will be Golden Flash football. Golden Flashes, Golden Flash football. Kent State football. 2nd and 7. No timeouts for Alpena. Isaac Hirschberger, 1st down and more, and Kent State will finish it off. They will knock off #1 Alpena in their house. Oh man. I wonder what the Bankies are going to say about this. What is the Ghost Banky going to say about that? They're probably having a really, really tough time about that one. #1 ranked, and they drop it. That's tough, man. That's tough. We need to do more of those skits, I think. You guys like the skits? I always like the skits, but the problem is trying to figure out, like, creatively what you want to do with it. But, yeah, I think that would have been a fun one to do. Fortunately, my little broski's not here to do that one with me, but either way, we might bring it back here towards the end of the series. I think you guys have figured out by now kind of the storylines at play with all these teams, but we're going to be moving really quickly here through week number 9. So we're going to sim a little bit here. We did a little simulation in week number 8 as well. I will show you guys the box scores, and I'm going to go really fast here so you guys can see that this is all sped up. This is not actually game speed, right? So this is all edited, right? So 28-23 win here for Gary, and a good win there for Lake Huron, by the way, 41-28. OWU number 20 against Central Michigan. They will also get a really nice win, 62-31, so they doubled them up. Big game for Larry Potts, man. I mean, he just went crazy here at this game, and that's a good one there for Ohio Western. They needed a little bounce back game, and they got it there. So South Dakota A&M will take on Ball State in MAC play, and a 42-34 victory, only by 8. So that's a little concerning, especially against a team like Ball State. But we're now going to be moving out here to week number 10. And we got a couple other games here to take a look at here. So Kent State, Indiana Gary, Southern Michigan, Central Michigan, Sadamu now in the top 10. I think they were top 10 last week, but somebody must have lost. I think they now have moved up to number 9. And then we got Lake Huron against Miami of Ohio. So week 10 is where we're going to leave off. And that's where we will see you guys next Saturday as we're going to start getting some more gameplay here coming up. And we're basically almost done with year number 6, which is pretty crazy when you think about it here. I'm not going to talk too much about the box scores because you guys know the results by now. These are like 4 weeks in the past, right? I mean, this is back in week number 6. There's week 7's matchup with Ohio Western. You guys know how it all turns out anyway. So, you know, kind of where I see this series headed is we want to move faster. Definitely want to start moving a lot faster, kind of like at this pace right here. So you pick and choose which games that you want to play against. MAC play is going to be really important. Obviously, you want to play the rivalry games, and you want to see some of your custom guys. Like if Kent State's playing well, we gotta show them a couple times, right? Sadamu and Indiana Gary, we're not going to show them every time because they're kind of just like a side team. Our 4 teams, Ohio Western, Alpena, Southern Michigan, Lake Huron, as you guys know, we're supposed to be kind of the main teams that you follow. But if you like Gary, if you like Sadamu, no problems, right? No problems, but we're not going to show them every single week. That's just kind of crazy, especially when we're trying to move as quickly as we possibly can through this series. But we were hoping to go like 8 seasons with this, but I don't see like how we're going to be able to do that because there's still some major improvements that need to be made with Southern Michigan and Lake Huron as well. Are we capable of winning a MAC championship? Maybe. You know, Southern Michigan's playing really well this year. I will show you guys their standings at this point, but we're in the running there for our division. Lake Huron's a little struggle busting right now due to Pops Burgoyne and his offensive style, but that's just good for storyline purposes. But I still think that there's a lot more room to improve. Like we need an actually like a legit football team to do that, to make the storyline make sense. You know, the little team that could type of storyline is cute and all, but it's been tried and true and tested, and it's all over the place on YouTube. You guys can find that anywhere you go. But I think if we can get to like 9 seasons, possibly 10 seasons, I think that would be a really good stopping point for this series. I don't ever want to like project like a hard and fast rule that, you know, this is the season we're going to end, right? Don't want to do that because there's still so much left to do. There's still so much left to accomplish here in this series still. But, you know, rest assured, we are looking forward to something new, something different, maybe something borrowed, if you want to pull that phrase out of nowhere. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I don't want to give you guys any hints whatsoever. And I don't want to just talk about this series like, oh, we're looking forward to ending it. No, we've loved this series. I've loved this series. It's been a fun one for me. I mean, how can you not love that Robin up there, man? The Southern Michigan Robins. It's been a good series. But, you know, it is getting to the point now that it's almost over a year old. So we do have to start thinking about like getting some things finalized and sped through, and that way we can look to finish it at some point. So let me know what you guys think about the games here in the comment section. Let me know who you think is actually going to win each division. Might be a tough call here. But did you guys see that, by the way? Northern Illinois is now rated number 25. So they were number 3. They lose to Indiana Gary. That knocked them down a peg. Now they've gotten a couple more losses after that game, and now they're rated number 25. So they're doing everything, they meaning the coaches and they meaning the computers. In this game, it would be the computers, to hold on to Northern Illinois, to be ranked. We absolutely have to have them ranked. They'll lose their ranking. I'm going to call it. They're going to lose their ranking. They're not that good. But Indiana Gary now up to number 15 in the country. So Sadamu with 6 wins and 1 loss, the number 6 in the country. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I don't feel like they've done enough. I don't feel like they've beaten anybody. You know? They beat Ball State by 8. Are they truly a top 10 team? I don't think so. I don't think that they're that legit, man. Their running game is something. Their defense is solid. We've talked about them. Their defense ad nauseum. So I think they've got the makings to be like a ranked team, like a mid team, like number 15. But number 6? Really? That's kind of high, man. It's kind of high. But now we have Charles Hemingway in the Heisman race. Is he able to do it? Because we got Larry Potts up there too. I projected Larry Potts to win the Heisman Trophy this season. The glitch, nowhere to be found. They actually favor Charles Hemingway as being ranked inside that top 5 for the Heisman vote. I kind of like both of those players. Hemingway, of course, is a custom guy through Patreon. So shout out to you there, Charles. There's your dude. He's in the Heisman race. Love it. So Kent State kind of dropping the ball here. One of the best offenses in the division there for the MAC East. But now with 2 losses, it's really down to Indiana Gary, who's 4-0 in conference play. Alpena's 3-1. We still got some teams alive there in the East. Now on the West side, we have Sadamu at 3-1, Southern Michigan 3-1, and Ohio Western. Central's still alive at 2-2. Northern Illinois with 3 losses. I think that they're probably dead. Toledo probably dead at 0-3, but Ball State and Eastern being 0-4, that's virtually, they're dead. They're eliminated now. So it's basically a 3-team race at this point, depending on anything kind of crazily happening there with the 2-2 teams. But now as we look ahead to week number 10, we got Ohio Western against Ball State. They should get a win there. That should have been an easy one there for the Ospreys. The Zips will take on the Alpacas in their place. I think that I kind of like Alpena in that game. Although the Zips have Charles Hemingway, I think we have to show that game to see how our Heisman, not frontrunner, but candidate is going to face against them. And we got Kent State against Indiana Gary. Probably not going to show that one. I think that one will be a simulated game. Central against Southern Michigan. Debating on whether or not I want to play that one, but you can see Northern Illinois against number 6 Sadamu. I think Northern Illinois finally gets knocked out of the top 25. I think that that's definitely what is going to happen there. I think Sadamu is going to take care of business. And then we haven't seen Lake Huron in a little while, so that one definitely will be played. I'll talk to Little Broski and see what he thinks, because if they're going to play in week 10, then maybe Southern Michigan should play against Central. It is a MAC conference game, and those are going to mean a lot here in the next couple of weeks, right? So we'll see. We'll see what he thinks, and if we can move faster through week 10, we'll throw in week 11 in there, and as we start getting into more of the storylines that are going on with this series for this season number 6. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. Let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win the MAC. Do you think that the team builder teams, do you think the custom teams have a chance? When I'm talking custom, I don't mean like Indiana Gary or Sadamu. I'm talking like Lake Huron and Southern Michigan. Do you think we have a shot this year? Truly, I'm asking the question now. We haven't been able to ask this question in a couple of seasons, but I'm asking it now. Do you think that we have a chance? Lake Huron's not totally dead yet at 2-2 in conference play. They could easily find a way to kind of back into this are we ever going to get a Southern Michigan Lake Huron Conference Championship game? Could it be possible? Guess we'll find out, right? So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. Back here on Saturday for Week 10 action, and maybe a couple more weeks thrown in. We'll see. But see you then. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.